What is going on at Lutheran Health Systems? Tonight, there are growing questions over the hospital's future in Fort Wayne and the reason behind the surprising announcement to build a new hospital downtown that even caught the city off guard. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brett Thomas.
And I'm Heather Herron. Thank you for joining us. Multiple sources tell me that changes may be coming that could alter the landscape of healthcare in Fort Wayne. Exactly what those changes are, though, are not clear. We're told another large hospital group in Indiana might build a facility here, or it might even make a play to buy Lutheran Health Network from its parent company, Community Health Systems. Yesterday, Lutheran Health Network announced plans to build a new St. Joe hospital in downtown Fort Wayne, but didn't reveal specifics. Lutheran CEO Mike Poore told News Channel 15 that an offer's been made on property, but wouldn't say where it is, just that it's close to St. Joe's current facility on Broadway and Main. With so few specifics being released, many questioned the timing of the announcement. Why not wait until a location was finalized? It prompted us to ask, is something going on that's similar to what happened in May? Back then, CHS revealed plans to invest $500 million in facilities here, just days before news broke that a group of doctors had made an offer to buy Lutheran. Is Lutheran Hospital's announcement yesterday a preemptive strike against a new rival? Several sources have told News Channel 15 that a third party may enter the market. Today, Bloomberg printed a scathing article on the finances of Community Health Systems. It mentioned Fort Wayne specifically and highlighted CHS's troubled finances and mounting debt. Bloomberg reporter David Welch says given the company's history, it's not surprising that people here are skeptical about the future of Community Health Systems.
This is a company that's got, at the end of the second quarter, they had close to $15 billion in debt, and they only had about $770 million in cash on the books. Now, the $500 million, they're going to spend that over 5 or 6 years, so it's conceivable they could. But you're still talking about a company that is selling assets just to pay down debt, doesn't have a lot of money compared to the amount of money they owe.
With regards to speculation that a third hospital group could come to Fort Wayne, Welch says he isn't sure whether it would compete with Parkview and Lutheran directly or would attempt to buy Lutheran and take over.
Look, I'm not sure about the likelihood. In mergers and acquisitions, everybody has their price. Clearly, $2.4 billion wasn't the price, but maybe they'd be willing to do it. They've sold 30 other hospitals, so I kind of think if you look at Community Health Systems and their portfolio, that for the right price, they'd probably consider any offer. And really, given the condition of the company and the unrest among some of the stockholders in Community Health Systems, I think they have a fiduciary duty to probably look at any offer that comes their way.
So bottom line, without fail, every source I've talked to in the past couple of days says something is going to change. In fact, Josh Nemzov, the owner of a nationwide company that advises hospitals and sales on acquisitions, was quoted in the Bloomberg article. He told me tonight that he predicts CHS will be forced to declare bankruptcy within a year. We did reach out tonight to Lutheran, and they directed us to CHS, but we have not heard back from anyone there.